Maternity Protection Convention. Our MPs who have been to Geneva to ILO, Deputy Minister for Labor, you are here. All that the First Lady and everybody is saying about maternity protection, let us ratify the Maternity Protection Convention. Minister, can you give an assurance to this committee that within 90 days of your ministership, we will see you work with the Ministry of Employment to give real meaning, because it means a lot for working mothers and it means a lot for working fathers. Do I have your assurance?
Yes, if you want assurance that you will work with the ministry. Will you work with the ministry or not?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I will work with the ministry. Thank you.
Assure this committee that you will diligently pursue an expanded leave.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll do the same.
Chairman, the nominee is your colleague at the Pan-African Parliament. So I was thinking you and the whip, but I don't have the authority, would have prevented you from saying anything since you are in Pan-Africa. But, Chairman, oh, I didn't raise any matter. Chairman, can you share your experience in Zimbabwe with us relative to Ghana's political landscape in terms of elections? Just share with us what your experience is.
Mr. Chairman, the Zimbabwean election was one that I can sit here and say that went well. In my eyes, what I saw went well. The only problem they had was the next day when they declared that let's go to the street because we don't believe in the election. But what I observed at Zimbabwe is that immediately after 7 o'clock, you couldn't find anybody around the polling station. The only people there were the polling agents and then the EC officials. Every other person had gone home. And even before then, in the queue, there was so orderliness that you wouldn't believe that the Zimbabwe that had been ruled for all these years. The queue was so orderly, there were no fighting, there was nothing. And you couldn't see any party paraphernalia around, there were no party slogans, there was orderly. You wouldn't know who belongs to which party. And then there's one thing that I learned that I think we should also observe here, is that when somebody goes to one polling station and does not find the name and moves to another polling station, automatically they allow the person to go in front because he had wasted time somewhere. Here in Ghana, we would have to fight over this. Everything went very well. We went almost to the urban areas. They divided us. So where they put us, we went everywhere. And everywhere we had to fill forms to show what went wrong. In my group, we couldn't state at one place where something went wrong. So, Mr. Chairman, I think we have to learn certain things from other countries to add up to what we have here. Thank you.
Chairman, finally, okay, before.
Let me ask you whether you intend to give a report to the House. You want us to learn something, you have to tell us what you. So do you intend to give a report on your observations to the House?
Mr. Chairman, we reported to Pan-African Parliament, but we'll report here since we also want to learn the good practices. Thank you.
But, Chairman, your question answers my concern. I'm currently in the government. We wish you well.
Chairman.
Okay, I don't have any question. I just want to take your assurance that caterers for school feeding will be paid on time and that LEAP, you will expand it. I will hold you to them, that's all. That's all. Sorry? She says she will expand it, so I'll hold her to it. Very well. If there are any acknowledgements to be done? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the following people came to support the nominee. Mr. Herbert Morrison is the husband.